This is the Eastern Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Friday, October the 3rd. So key points to go through is we're looking for a cold front that will arrive today and tonight. And this will bring high chances for wetting rains to the region throughout the weekend. We're looking for some high elevation snow as well throughout the weekend. And we'll get some colder temperatures with some frost freeze warnings likely beginning Monday morning for the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. So the weather risk outlook includes some heavy rain possible still for the Wapiti burn scar up near Stanley. And we do have a flash flood watch that remains in effect for that area today. And then we're looking at minor impacts still possible from potential frost freeze advisories beginning Sunday night for the high country, but then starting into Monday morning for the Snake Plain, Magic Valley, and as well Tuesday morning. So our current satellite image, you see a big band of clouds that's starting to move through southwest Idaho. That's going to be our low pressure system and associated cold front. And once again, here's watches and warnings. And you see for the Stanley area, there's our flash flood watch that's in effect for today. And we do have a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms today as well. And it looks like the best chances for this, best timing would be late this afternoon and this evening across the eastern Snake Plain. And the main threat would be some strong gusty winds along with some marginally severe hail as well. High temperatures today, generally in the 60s across most of the region. And humidity values today differ from east to west depending upon on the timing and arrival of the cold front and the associated rain showers. Peak wind gusts today, generally stronger out ahead of the cold front, where we could see some gusts of 20 to 25 miles per hour today. And you see the best chances of precipitation still off to the west, where the cold front is expected to arrive a little bit sooner. But we do have some chances of higher chances of precipitation as well across the South Highlands and Eastern Highlands, where we're anticipating some showers and thunderstorms developing late this afternoon in advance of that cold front. Here's looking at our expected rainfall amounts for today. Heaviest rainfall amounts will be up in the Central Mountains. Low temperatures tonight across most of the areas will be slipping back into the 40s once again. And chances of precipitation tonight higher to the east and a little bit lower to the west as we see that low pressure system and cold front move through the region. Rainfall amounts for tonight generally ranging from about a tenth to a quarter inch across most of central and eastern Idaho. And there you see a few pixels of some snowfall very up high in the Central Mountains, generally up above 9,000 feet. High temperatures for tomorrow are noticeably cooler, 40s and 50s across the high country and generally low 50s across the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. Humidity values tomorrow starts to dry out a little bit off towards central Idaho, but still very moist across eastern Idaho. And highest wind gusts tomorrow, as you might expect with that cold front slipping through the region and colder air working into the area. We will have some stronger wind gusts out in the Magic Valley. Elsewhere, generally 15 to 20 mile per hour gusts likely. Chances of precipitation for tomorrow, higher off to the east as we watch that low move into Wyoming during the day. And then a little bit drier out across central Idaho. Rainfall amounts for tomorrow, generally about a tenth to a quarter inch out across the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, and then about a quarter to half an inch likely across East Idaho, with less than a tenth of an inch expected out across the Central Mountains. Snowfall amounts for tomorrow, generally we could see maybe an inch or two possible up high once again in the Central Mountains, and then also maybe over in the Tetons as well. Low temperatures tomorrow night will be noticeably cooler, generally in the 30s in the high country and upper 30s to low 40s across the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. Chance of precipitation tomorrow night will continue as we have another little weak system that's going to be moving through Montana, and that will help trigger some additional showers across East Idaho. So, we have some higher precipitation chances there for that reason. And there's our anticipated rainfall amounts for tomorrow night. Still looking at another tenth to a quarter of an inch. That's still possible across mainly eastern Idaho. And then expected snowfall tomorrow night. Once again, looks like the best chances are pretty up high and up along the Montana and Wyoming border as well. High temperatures as we go into Sunday across most of the communities in the Snake Plain Magic Valley, and also many of the highland communities will be in the 50s. And humidity values on Sunday trying to dry out a little bit, but still pretty high. Most areas still above 50%. Wind gusts for Sunday afternoon right now look pretty light, generally 15 miles per hour gusts across most of the area. And our chances of precipitation Sunday still rather high, as we have that secondary system that's working through the region, especially across eastern Idaho. We still have some pretty high chances there. But additional rainfall amounts look pretty light. As a whole, generally less than 1/10 of an inch, but there could be some heavier rainfall out across the Wyoming border. Expected snowfall on Sunday, see it's a little bit more noticeable up high, and our snow levels do actually fall closer to about 8,000 feet during the day and Sunday, and so we could see some mountain passes in the central mountains like Galena and Willow Creek that could get a little bit of slush up there. As we go into Sunday night, that's when we have the first good chance for frost freeze advisories for the Magic Valley and Snake Plain, with temperatures slipping into the lower to mid 30s across many of these areas. And our chances of precipitation for Sunday night start to dwindle as we finally work these systems out of our region. Anticipated rainfall amounts looking pretty light, generally less than 1/10 of an inch. And for the whole event, going from 6 a.m. today through 6 p.m. Sunday, you see we could see up towards an inch of rain across the eastern highlands, with a 1/4 to 1/2 inch likely for the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, and an additional 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for the central mountains, with most of that rainfall expected to fall today. So expected snowfall for Sunday night, just to wrap up here, just some lingering snowfall possible, mainly up high. So Galena Summit and then also over towards the Tetons could see a little bit of light snow there. So just to summarize, cold front arrives today and tonight, bringing high chances for wetting rains into the weekend, with some high elevation snow likely as well. And we could start seeing frost freeze down low beginning Monday morning for the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. So that concludes this morning's briefing. If you have any questions, comments, please let us know. Thank you.